Second?
Second.
Okay, call the discussion. Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. We have a letter from, I think this is a suspicious name, but my name is John Donovan, and I am the rank of Life Scout in the Boy Scouts of America, Troop 63 from St. James Church. It is at this rank that one must conduct service project to obtain the rank of Eagle, the highest rank in Bush Canning. As a part of the project, I would like to replace the sign at the Slate Hill Cemetery in Goshen. I've already talked to Mr. Ted Lewis about the new sign, and I will be installing and replace the old cemetery sign. Since the project is only run on donations, I would like to ask that the fees for the permit be waived. I began this project with Mr. George Miller. It is he who suggested a new sign for the cemetery. In his memory, I'd like to continue with this project. So we need a motion to waive the fees. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Yeah, go ahead, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll just, if I can have a little privilege of the floor for a second, because that is my cousin Mike, my Uncle Bob, Dr. Don, who died a few years ago. And Mike was prior to Goshen schools. My cousin, this is his son John. Mike went into the service after Clarkson Officer Candidate School, spent time in Panama, time in Germany, served in the Iraq War, and is retired colonel, is now working down at the World Trade Center.
How cool is that?
And his son John is a heck of a nice kid, and pretty good to my kid Dan, who's in that troop as well.
Okay, that aside, do we want to
That's important for me to say.
waive it anyway?
The other point I wanted to say is Mike lived all over the place, but he chose to come back to Goshen. He moved on South Church Street and to finish raising his family and live here in Goshen.
Oh, these Eagle Scouts projects are just great. I mean, they...
And Slate Hill as well.
Yeah, and that's just really great. I mean,
The Slate Hill Cemetery, I'll tell you something, Ed Connor, before he was even historian, had a love for history in Goshen and did research on all the old, broken, because there were no funds to take care of it anymore, and he geared without and fixed it, because through the business, Geared has this glue that works, and they reconstructed several of the old ones so that they wouldn't fall to total rubble.
And actually, a couple years ago, they also had John McLaughlin's son, J.J. McLaughlin, restored all of his Eagle Scout project, all the Civil War gravestones.
Yeah.
It's just terrific.
It is good, yeah.
Because there really are no funds left at all for that place.
On Memorial Day, when we have the services, the cemeteries, you go through the cemetery and you see a lot of old names, Goshen people, and the people that I know since I moved here in there.
And babies.
Yeah.
The mother, the father, and 5 little children.
It's something we should do. Okay, so I think, Rob, I need a motion on this.
Interesting history.
So moved. Second? Oh, we already did. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Everybody's aye.
Okay, everybody's good. Okay, now we'll go to trustees' comments. Kyle?
Well, I actually don't have any report. No sewer report and nothing's new to report.
Okay, thank you very much. Ed?
Just the one thing, I want to thank Meg and Chief Lott and Mike Nussleys. We were required by the state to update our workplace violence procedures. Not that we have any workplace violence here, rather. But we were required to, and the point of it all is, it didn't cost us any money. A lot of municipalities will hire a consultant to take care of this at a fee. We got it done in-house and got it approved by the state. And so thank you to the three of them for getting that done.
Yes, thank you.
That's it.
It just shows you what good employees we have at this village. We save all the consultant fees and whatever else we would have to pay for workplace violence procedure, and we were lucky enough that Meg and Mike and the chief were able to come up with one that was approved by the Department of Labor. So kudos to our great employees. Now,
Yard waste collection ends on Friday, November 19th for the year. That's it.
thank you.
Okay.
Marcy.
All right. We're running the, come on, help me, Crystal Run well. That means that there has been a little additional hard water in the water. If you are concerned about it, that there are treatments you can purchase for hard water if you're having any difficulties. We are in it's not a state of emergency, but it's the first level, which means that we are running it to make sure that in case we do not, it seems an odd time of the year for us to be concerned about water levels, but if we do go down further and we do not have snow, we want to be prepared. So with the approval of the health department, we are running well right now. I'd also like to say congratulations to Jim Ulrich, who's going to be a grandfather for the first time. a couple of other things. Number one, as soon as we get the leaves out of the way here, hopefully we still have online our tree planting program, which will take care of 2 or 3 of our streets, because Michael has been so stretched, he and his men, especially with the people who've been out because of medical reasons on his detail. A couple of interesting questions have come up of late, and I'd like to raise one. I love parades. I absolutely adore parades, and I love marching in parades and being part of parades. But I've said this before, and I know that we've nodded in the past, but I think we should write a letter to the county, because the St. Patrick's Day Parade is a countywide parade. I want to put no burden on St. Patrick's people running the parade. However, Orange County government, I think, can step up to the plate and help us shoulder the financial burden of this county-wide activity here. So I urge the mayor to contact them and see what they'd like to kick in, so it doesn't fall on the village taxpayers' shoulders. So,
That is a good idea, right? I will speak. I spoke to today about that. The
Good.
false alarm Friday. So
yeah, because it, and I know we got a letter.
He's very responsive to us.
No, he is, but if we don't raise the issue,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
And I know we received a letter of thank you from the Frank J. Romano Foundation, and I know how thankful they were for all of the help. Not just on a, because that's the way it gets done, because it is a very heartfelt thing for them, and I know that they thank the village very much for every cooperation we extended to them.
And in that race, the sheriff and the troopers helped us out with the police. Still, we got an overtime bill for it.
Yeah.
But the troopers did help us out, so that was nice standing there. And Andy Rabbit had informed us a couple of weeks ahead of time. When you need stuff, call the troopers. So we did, and they did help us out. But and that's the way it is. We with the St. Patrick's Day Parade, with the Frank Romano run, and we also had the run on the county. We like to have, and Great American Weekend, and all these other parades and everything. We like to help everybody out, and it's but it does cost the village, and we want the residents of the village to know that we like having all these parades and everything, but times are getting tough, and we have to start looking at our expenses, because every one of these parades and Great American Weekend and everything like that cost us money. And
that's why the county-wide parade is the perfect place to go to the county.
We'll ask them whatever help they can give us. And,
very good.
It's sign of the times. Okay, thank you. I have nothing else. Citizens' comments, questions. Well.
I knew there had to be something. I haven't seen in a while.
Yes. As you remember, I came in last spring, I guess, regarding the village green, as you call it.
Yeah.
Well, again, it's no longer green.
Yeah.
You sent the crews in there. Mike did a commendable job in fixing that up down there. Even got a mowing in of it.
Yeah.
And now it's right back to where it was. And I think it should be taken care of.
Well,
people have asked me, why is it such a mess? And it is a mess. People come into the village and that's all I see.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Well, because of last year, what happened last year, and we worked on it, we did it too late, but now Mike has been in touch with the Chamber of Commerce, and they're going to buy the seed and everything to replant it at this point.
That's not the
I know, it's only a temporary answer at best, but what do? The village residents like the farmer's market, so it's,
They also like a pretty lawn.
Oh, yeah. So it's,
Don't waste the money putting seed in
well,
there. That's ridiculous.
The Chamber of Commerce is going to pay for the seed.
I don't care.
Yeah, I understand, Walt, but...
You're saying that they should change the
Because,
sign?
number one, it won't have time to germinate.
Yeah, before they start again.
Well, when you're gonna, it's just a vicious circle. I don't
Do you have
know
any
the answer
suggestions?
myself. Maybe AstroTurf or something in the grooves or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Can you get
it's something to look at.
AstroTurf to match the existing
Yeah.
grass?
I'll talk
Because
to Mike tomorrow on that. That's a
They
good
set their tents up.
Yeah,
and
it's just
the
those
same-
right along there.
Exactly.
Those two places where they have the most traffic for the two
The
farms.
the other vendors don't seem to make
No, they
that
don't
mess.
get the traffic that they do.
They
Yeah.
don't get the traffic.
Yeah.
otherwise.
But you're right. Yeah, the AstroTurf might be an idea.
Okay.
I'll talk to Mike tomorrow. He's our expert.
Just don't
I
waste
can
the
grow
money on
weeds.
seed, though.
Yeah.
Somebody
Spend the money on
down,
AstroTurf. It might be
somebody
better.
down there is sprinkling hay on it.
That don't,
That's not
No.
the answer either.
No, that just keeps the mud down.
Okay, make me feel better about this whole thing, okay?
Okay, well, thank you very much for the suggestion. Thank you, you know, and it is a concern, but you say there's both sides, yeah. Any other questions?
Okay.
None? I'll call
I
a
have a
motion
list, go
to
ahead.
adjourn.
Motion?
Second?
We
Well,
were,
wait, do you have it or not? You have a question? No,